Hello everybody, this is your head coach Kuya for Smash Ultimate, and for today's class, I'm going to teach you how to do an infinite combo. And to do an infinite combo, we're going to have to learn something called a drag down. Now, what is a drag down? This class will be an in-depth guide on the advanced combo technique called drag down. We'll define it, explain its value, how to execute it, and offer multiple examples. So just like I said, we'll go over those four main things: the definition, the application, the execution, and examples. So first off, let's start with step one. What is a drag down? A drag down is a technique where you intentionally avoid hitting your opponent with the last hit of a multi-hit move. Many multi-hit moves have very extremely little knockback until the very last hitbox of the multi-hit. So when you think about your main, consider the following. Does your character have any aerials that are multi-hits? Some examples would be Jigglypuff's down air, Violet's up air, King Dedede's up air, just to name a few. Some application for drag downs. The main one is having advanced combo extensions. Due to the extremely low knockback, canceling the last hit, usually with a fastfall, drags the opponent down with you. Drag downs enable you to keep the enemy close to you to prolong combos and possibly set up KOs. So yeah, when you do a drag down with an aerial, and if you fastfall it, you're landing before the last hitbox actually comes out. So now the opponent's still really close to you due to the extremely low knockback. And because of this concept, you get some very interesting combos out of it if you're able to pull off the timing properly. Another application for this is tricky edge guarding. By fast falling while using a multi-hit, you could create a pseudo spike due to the drag down knockback setting them straight down. These are great to gimp stocks early, especially due to multi-hit moves lasting a longer time than most aerials. Some examples of this is Yoshi's down air or Fox's forward air. This is a very interesting application that I don't think is explored too well, but basically using these multi-hits as an edge guarding tool puts your opponent in very weird situations, and that alone could be enough to throw them off guard, and maybe they'll SD due to like how unique this odd disadvantage is. And in this particular example, Fox is using forward air to drag Lucas down far enough down so that he can't make it back. And you know, it covers a lot of bases too. If Fox did hit Lucas with the entire hitbox and the last hit of fair, Lucas would get popped upwards, and that would actually help with Lucas's recovery. So you do have to drag it down. But how do we do a drag down? The execution of it is as follows. Some drag downs are slightly different from others, but the common principle is the following. You'd want to hit an airborne opponent with a multi-hit, then input a fastfall during the attack. So you can see if you're doing a fastfall properly, if you see this kind of like this purple twinkle. In step 3, you want to land on the ground before connecting the last hit. And lastly, at step 4, you want to follow up with an appropriate move to continue the combo. Now let's get into some examples. So that's an extended KO setup. So it's really just dash attack into a drag down up air. And the up air kind of sends the opponent into a tumble and they collapse on the floor. You go for a jab lock, down tilt to pop them back up, and then you dash forward a little bit to get sweet spot up smash. For the timing for this particular example, you want to begin your up air at the peak of your jump, so it's easier to fast fall with your up air. And opponents, when they get hit by the drag down up air, they are able to tech the drag down, but if they do tech it, you would still do a tech chase with a dash attack or a down tilt to continue the combo. So still, this is a really valuable extender for you. So I'll play it one more time. And it looks pretty flashy too. And that is one of the infinites that I want to talk to, or this is like the main infinite that most people think about when they hear about drag downs, is Joker's up air infinite. So if you're chaining multiple drag down up airs on someone that is on a platform, that's a big part. They have to be on top of a platform. Chaining them together becomes a very true combo until you choose to either mess up the combo or end it with like an up smash. You do want to manually short hop, delay the up air a little bit, and then fast fall. And if you want the best timing, there's like 5 hits of up air for Joker. So you want to hit with the first 4 before connecting with the 5th hit. So you hit it with 1, 2, 3, 4, and preferably before the 5th hit. That's when you're already landing on the ground. And you continually do the same motion of short hop, up air, fast fall, short hop, up air, fast fall. And then at the very end, you would time it with a up smash. So I'll play one more time. The timing's a little tight, but it's not impossible. So that there is the other application of drag downs. It's Yoshi down air's edge guard. So down air, then fast fall during the beginning of the move. This is really good against characters with really bad recoveries, or if you know that they burned their double jump already and they don't have it anymore. And the idea is that you would drag them further away from the ledge so that they don't have enough distance to make it back with just their up B. As this example right here, she can't make that. And there is a bit of a stage spike mix up here. So if you hold straight down, because the last hitbox of down air pops him up, so people will think, oh, he's hitting me with down air, I'm going to pop up, I need to tech the ledge here to protect myself. If you drag them down and they're mashing like shield, they're going to air dodge and they're going to SD. So you can do a mix up where like if you don't drag down, the opponent has to tech the stage, but if you do a drag down, they have to not tech it or else they're going to air dodge and SD. I'll play one more time for you. Alright, and now we have 2 more examples. Yeah, Pikachu Nair loops. So this one is a very long combo. Nice little edge guard there. So for Pikachu Nair loops, the combo looks like the following: down throw, short hop, drag down Nair, another down throw, short hop, drag down Nair, and then up tilt, short hop, drag down Nair. You repeat this until they get to a lot of percent where the up tilt launches them too far away for you to continue the Nair loops. Pikachu's Nair has 4 hitboxes, so you want to hit them with just the first 3, similar to Joker. Where like you want to hit them with all 3 or the everything but the last hitbox. And a good rule of thumb is you want to go for 2 down throws, and then after the second one you transition to using up tilt as your launcher instead of your down throw. But if you're playing against like a heavyweight like Donkey Kong, Bowser, King K. Rool, you should be able to get away with 3 down throws to continue the Nair loop. And the most important part is after you're done with the Nair loop, you could connect these loop combos into another combo to optimize some damage. So I transitioned it into a edge guard with up air into back air. But you could do like falling Nair into down smash too for a more simple follow up. But yeah, this is something that if you play Pikachu, definitely have these down. I like doing them, they're pretty satisfying too. And the timing, you get used to it. You do have to follow their DI after, but if you get comfortable with that, following DI isn't that hard in my opinion. So yeah. And our last example is Gakko. So this one's just a pretty nice combo. It's a down tilt into a buffered short hop dry down fair. That is a mouthful. Into a grab, up throw into an air. The buffered short hop aerial is when you press jump and A at the same time. but if you press jump A and forward at the same time, you'll get forward air. So you do that, and then you want to drag down before the final hit, as always. The timing is a little bit precise for Falco's because Falco's Fair has a splash hitbox. Basically is when you do, if you land during a hitbox animation or when a hitbox is out, there'll be a little shockwave and you don't want to hit your opponent with the shockwave. It is possible to connect drag down fair into an up tilt. The timing is a little tricky and I just like doing grab a bit more. So I'll play one more time. Down tilt, fair, drag down, up throw, nair. And you do up throw into anything really. Up throw is a great combo starter. That is everything for today, so let's do a quick recap. So what is a drag down? This will be an in-depth guide on the advanced combo technique. We will define it, its application, execution, and examples. A drag down is a technique where you intentionally avoid hitting your opponent with the last hit of a multi-hit move. Some application includes advanced combo extensions due to the extremely low knockback. Canceling the last hit, usually with a fastball, drags your opponent down with you. And tricky edge guard, or another application of another application of drag downs is tricky edge guarding. Execution is to hit an airborne opponent with a multi-hit move, then input a fastball during the attack so that you land on the ground before connecting the last hit, and then follow up with an appropriate move to continue your combo. Now we're going to look at some examples here. And that is everything I have for you today. I hope you had a great time and learned something, and I will see you all later.